Well, here we go, because our chef Red Katie Wimsett is bringing us a summertime flavor from her place in Owensboro. And if you're from around these neck of the woods, you will recognize what she's going to make today. Good morning, girl.
Good morning, Ange.
Welcome back from Florida.
Oh, what a wonderful vacation we had.
Well, you needed it. I know you're busy, Katie. So I thank you for taking time to be with us today. Tell everybody what you're making for us. What you're making for us today.
Well, you know, the gardens are really in season right now.
Right.
Farmer Joe just brought me some green tomatoes from his. But let's talk about these cucumbers.
Yes, my favorite.
The ones that I have seen, I've seen the really big swollen ones. A lot of people are really, sometimes life gets away from us and we forget to pick our vegetables. I don't know how you could forget, because you work so hard to produce, you know, deliciousness. So the recipe today is the cucumber salad, the most refreshing summertime treat, other than watermelon, of course. But this recipe is so easy. I was even able to do it on my countertop range. So all you need is cucumber, red onion. I used dill, fresh dill, and vinegar, sugar, salt, and a little heat. That's it.
Okay, well, put it together for us, girl.
Well, this recipe will tell you to sweat out your cucumbers. So what I did is I just sliced them pretty thin. I like the baby, the minis, because they're not so seedy, you know? You get more of the fruit or the vegetable than you do of the seeds in it. So you sprinkle a little salt on it. So these have been resting for about an hour in the salt. They call it to pull the moisture out of the cucumber. You make the room for that vinegar concoction. So you just place it in your bowl. Then I have sliced up my red onion real nice, nothing too thin, because I love pickled red onions.
They're
like addicting.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yes, they are. Beautiful.
That's my favorite treat. I love them on salad. This would be a good salad topper too, or a sandwich topper.
It would.
You can eat it by itself. You can even add like your cherry tomatoes. If you have tomatoes in your garden, you could add your cherry tomatoes. So I just thinly sliced one whole onion. We'll add it in here. And then I kind of coarsely chopped up my fresh dill. This recipe will call for 2 tablespoons. Let's say, and you like a little heat, you know, to your salad. You can always add red pepper flakes,
right?
Or even peppercorns. You could spice it up as much as you wanted to, or you can leave it this sweet and zangy recipe. So what I have in here is a cup of apple. I chose apple cider vinegar.
Oh, good, yeah.
Use distilled white vinegar, or even a nice red wine vinegar, depending on what kind of taste buds you have, you know? I like sweet and zingy, so I went with the apple cider. So your next step is just literally pour your apple cider or vinegar choice, water and sugar. So I just heated it up enough to get that sugar dissolved in there. I'm gonna give it a nice little mix so we can get all that onion in there too. And then it's the waiting game. So you cover this, which I have a nifty little lid that goes on this. You cover this, and it says chill for an hour. In my experience with pickling, the longer you let it set, the better it tastes.
You are so right.
Just
You're
make magic in there, make babies, so to speak. So it'll turn out really, really nice. You can serve it as, like I said, as an appetizer or even a crowd pleaser. Low calorie. If you wanted to make this keto or diabetic friendly, you could substitute the regular sugar for your substitute. Super universal recipe. Once again, I love providing all of your watchers with these fun recipes.
Katie, you always bring the flavor. Thank you so much. And by the way, this recipe will be on tristatehomepage.com. Thank you, Chef Red.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.